All right. So this is the more detailed version for my YouTube individuals who want to hear me go on a little bit longer about this topic. I love you guys. So the topic today is love languages. Right now there are 5 love languages. I'll include the link to a love language quiz. Knock it out, see what your love language is, send to your spouse, your friends, your family, whoever you have in your life that you want to maybe figure out what their love language is. And then you guys can compare, you can talk about it. Understanding it is half the battle, and then actually doing these things is another. So for this particular one, we have 5 love languages. First and foremost is affirmations. So I'll put a screenshot of what I'm looking at here, but they detailed the 5 love languages with coffee references, which my fiance loves coffee. So the minute that I saw this, I sent it to her. So first is affirmations. Your coffee is delicious. Next is acts of service. I made you coffee. Next is receiving gifts. Here's a coffee. Next is quality time. Let's go get coffee. And last but certainly not least is physical touch. Let me hold you like coffee. Half the battle is knowing your love language and then knowing your partner's love language. Because once I know, let's say, for example, my fiance's love language, then I can do certain things that I know that she may enjoy. So if I know that quality time is something that she really enjoys, I may schedule certain dates to say, hey, I'm not working, I'm not with anyone else. Let's go do this. Let's go spend this time together. For me, if affirmations is something that I really enjoy, she may go out of her way to make sure that she's, tells me certain things like, oh, I believe in you, or wow, this is really amazing. Thank you so much. I love that you do these things. Hey, we all got to stoke each other's flame. Okay. So then the next screenshot that you guys will pretty much see up breaks it down even more. Love is simple yet complex. So learning how to communicate is one part of the battle. The actions in which we can take is another. And then also the things to avoid, right? So perfect example. If someone's love language is words of affirmation, to communicate with them, you could encourage, affirm, appreciate, empathize, listen actively. Some actions that we can take is send an unexpected note, text, or card, and encourage genuinely and oftenly. And then things to avoid is non constructive criticism, not recognizing or appreciating effort. So, time for story time and examples. In the morning, I'm an early riser. My fiance is not. I'll get up early, make her coffee. Okay. So, taking time out of the day, or at least in the morning process, to make her coffee is an act of service. Delivering the coffee to her and waiting until she maybe drinks the coffee to hear those words of affirmation, maybe her telling me, oh my gosh, like this is the best coffee I've ever had, or thank you, I love when you're making coffee, would strengthen that bond. If my fiance was to in turn sip the coffee and then say, "Oh, this is gross. Like this is I don't like this coffee. No, no, no. Let's go buy coffee." Then I may feel a bit hurt because for one, it was an act of service to wake up early to get everything together, the ingredients, and then bring that coffee to you and seek words of affirmation for this act that I've just done, and instead to receive criticism or non-constructive criticism. Okay. So when those things occur, that can sometimes create a strain on the relationship. And then you have to communicate like, hey, when this happened, this is how it made me feel. And understanding your love language will help you to have that conversation and will help to create that picture so that the person maybe understands like, hey, When I said these things, it wasn't in malicious intent. But now that I understand that, maybe that area is a little bit more sensitive, or I understand that you were going out of your way to do these things for me, that sometimes just sipping the coffee and saying thank you is enough. Even if the coffee is burnt, of course you should definitely have that conversation and be able to say, hey, like, oh, what was your process, right? What was your process of making the coffee? What temperature did you have it on? How much water did you use? How much creamer? Right? Working through that process and then figuring out what works best. So then that way your partner knows, okay, when I go to do this act of service, these are the appropriate steps that I should take to get a result, to get the coffee in a order that you enjoy, that you like. So, big things on love language. It, it's how we communicate with one another. It's how we show our love for one another. And once you know yours and you know your partners or your friends, you can then show them love that way. Perfect example, if someone's birthday is coming up and I know that their love language is receiving gifts, I'm going to make sure that I go out to a store or wherever the case may be, maybe their favorite store, and get them something that they would like. If I know that their love language is quality time, then I maybe go with them or schedule something that they want to do, and spend some time with them. Yes, know your love language, know others' love language, and communicate with one another. Till next time.